Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. We will be looking at the Weekend Tournament European today, number 27. It is about to start. And holy, Sarah over 80k here in combat power. Sarah back in old form, I guess. Really playing well again. Took a break for a while, but has been back for a few weeks now, I feel like. Definitely seems to be working out. Hope you are all doing well. Let's see if we can find a good match to start. Hey, Mechabellum! That's one someone from the community here, kind of, so has been in the live streams multiple times, also sent me some replays, and I also made videos about some of his replays already. You know what? Since there's no other game standing out to me right now, let's spectate Mechabellum. I'm sure he would like that. One minute to go. Lord Kleinkariert. Hey Archer, Sama, Inni. Inni won the last tournament that I casted on Wednesday. Sunnyside, Tasty Bait, back at it. One dog person to root for. Again, no. Did Soja stop playing? Why is Soja never in the tournaments anymore? The cat person. Cats are better than dogs and all that stuff. That is Soja. Alright, let's check this one out. Hello, Azir. They are definitely Smurfs. Not sure if they are full of Smurfs. Not all the big names play all the time, so... Alright, here we go. Blue is... Wait, actually, I learned a trick from someone in my comments on one of the videos. Google Lens. Let me take out my phone here. I can translate with Google Lens the Asia names. Okay, Blue's name is P Station Shark Lay Bird. That's a very cool name. Thank you for the translation. And red is Metzgermeister. Blue is Quick Supply Specialist with Crawlers and Steel Bolts and is going for aggression. So is red, by the way. Bird. Bird, like the flying animal, is the last word. The bird is the word. And red is Area Specialist. Also going aggressive here with Crawler, Steel Ball, and Arc Lights. And blue already going for Mustang. So you love to see this start. Especially this start. 3 Crawlers, 2 Steel Balls, and already Mustangs round 1. Wow. Very innovative play here by blue. Let's see if red can deal with the kind of standard or more standard Steel Ball Mustang stuff here. Red also going for similar aggression, but at least no Mustangs just yet, I guess. Alright, Steel Ball Mustang winning round 1, but it's also a quick supply, so somewhat expected. Supply Specialist round 2 for both players, of course. Level on the steel balls and another pack of Mustangs. Probably another pack of crawlers or fangs. Maybe some fangs here in front to protect the tower from Stormcaller. Never mind, just unlocked, but still bought crawlers. And crawlers are going in flank actually. Red is trying. Oh, there. I was wondering, something is missing here. There were... I can't see this. This piece of trash is always in the way. Phoenix flank coming in here. Definitely helping, but it's not going to be enough. And the Phoenixes are going to get wrecked by the Mustangs. You cast a replay from someone, but where do you get those replays from? From the person playing those games, usually. Right now I'm spectating the tournament, though. You can just join and spectate any game you want. Charge shot on the arc lights. Okay. This very rarely works out. But I'm curious to see if it's going to work out here for red. Going heavy into arc lights and kind of carry arc lights into Steel Ball Mustang. It can work out, but it's so brittle. You need to win early on and keep winning and get the level advantage on the arc lights. Let's see if this is going to work out here or not. Fire here also hurting red, but as long as it takes down all the Mustangs in the end, I guess it's going to be worth. However, Mustangs only will really drive into the fire after this fight is over. So basically, if red loses here, then the Mustangs will go through. Alright, seems to be working. Steel balls did go down super quick, surprisingly quick to be honest. And also this barrier is going to fall as well. So that's minus 100 credits here on top. And a lot of XP on these arc lights. Nice, looking good for red here. Very important round, very, very important. Winning this early on and getting the levels here. Area, okay, there will be a giant. What type of giant though? Fortress, of course. Usually Overlord would go really well with this, but Overlord obviously cannot equip the barrier. Overlord with Photon is usually what goes in the middle here for the Steel Ball Mustang stuff, but Fortress is really good here. Fortress does counter the arc lights. Let's see if the steel bolts are going to be enough to take down this fortress. I really miss my zoom. It's so hard to keep track of the flanks with the missing zoom here. Oh, nice. Mobile beacon phoenixes here. Actually, there are Mustangs, but they are distracted by these crawlers. Okay, nice play by Red here. Distracting these Mustangs with crawler flank, and then these phoenixes can get in here and potentially get the tower. I'm not sure if these crawlers will distract these phoenixes for a bit. Is it enough time though? We will see. Phoenixes are coming in now and getting the tower. Nice, that did work out. Is it going to be enough? Fortress still very much healthy. Barrier still blocking damage, but the steel bolts are now also coming into the tower, and also the Phoenix's second tower debuff will come in here in a moment. And that should be good enough for Red. Very nice play here. Baller flank to pull away, and then the mobile beacon Phoenixes to take the towers. Very good tempo play, and very important tempo play once again. You cannot start losing these rounds. You don't want to give extra levels to Mustangs and everything from the XP that the Arclights would provide here. Barrier on Fortress does feel awkward, I agree. I always think the same, yes. No, it does not get it does not stack with the tech, so it's basically wasted if you get the tech. However, just get punch. Why would you get barrier if you can punch? So punches will be very strong against steel bolts and arclights here. Also adding an Arclight here, I like the plays here by Red. Also adding an Arclight here in the flank to pressure the Mustangs here, and this Arclight can take out all the Mustangs and the Crawlers if it spawns in. Also Phoenix is coming down here though in this flank, and this is also not protected. And there's a Wraith with armor enhancement. Holy. I do like this game. It's already quite different. But good different, not like meme different. It's a good place here all around. But Fisting Fortress is very, very strong. Yeah, level steel bolts go down. However, there is not damage on the board that can actually take down this Wraith. These only deal 6 damage per hit. That's not a lot. And the Wraith here can buy forever time. Tower debuff now though, and these Phoenixes are making the difference. RIP. Phoenix is coming in and taking down this Wraith now. Iron Blast for Red. Going to damage and take down barriers. Fortresses potentially. Also, maybe, nah, probably not with the Mustangs because they have too much range and just stand still. This might be an even better Iron Blast. Taking down this Wraith and 3 leveled Arclights. As much as I like the plays here by Red, I feel like longer term Fortress Mustang is just better. That's very problematic here for Red. Added some fangs here for the Phoenixes, but Phoenixes got sold or repositioned. Here they are. And yeah, repositioned because of the Wraith. Still needed these Phoenixes, so makes sense. And another Wraith, actually. Also armor enhancement on the arc lights. Was that picked up this turn? I didn't pay attention. Probably already was there. Bam. Just getting one shot by this fortress here. And yeah, barrier here will help this flank. Iron Blast taking down a ton. Yeah, this is not looking good for red now. Fortress with punch, just too good against arc lights. So yeah, going arc lights against something like this early on, for one, it's already kind of hard to get it working, and even if it does start working, it still can get countered by just simply putting down fortresses and then also adding punch in particular. It's, yeah, I don't know. Carry arc lights are, or arc lights to defend something like this are a bit iffy. It's really cool when it does work though. Fire coming down again. Oh, need to turn off chat. Orbital coming down. Will not take down this fortress if it gets a level. Will take down some Mustangs. Barriers coming down. Or barrier tech. So this is no wasted basically. Honestly, I have never done this because I know it doesn't stack, but does this fortress now have 60k shield or 40k shield? I think it's 60k probably, right? The item is probably stronger and that's why the item is used, I guess. I know that it doesn't stack, but yeah, I'm actually not sure if it's now 60 or 40k. EMP Phoenixes. They need to hit these fortresses though, and the barriers need to go down first, and even if they hit the fortresses, these level 2 fortresses still have so much health that probably they will just survive even while they are EMP'd, and the Phoenixes behind and the Mustangs behind will just take out everything else. Just the HP on the fortress to block here is probably good enough for blue here, to be honest. Doesn't need the punches. And yeah, too many counters to the arc lights. Also now the Phoenixes and everything. Everything helps here against the arc lights and the Wraith. And yeah, this is GG. Kind of a rough position, going heavy into arc lights. So it's hard to make work, and even if it does start working, then you can still get easily countered, kind of. So yeah, it's rough. It's cool when it works, though. GG's. Hey, Mets. Casted the game just for you. Unfortunately, not a successful game. Yeah, the arc trap, that's, yeah, exactly. It does feel kind of cool and nice in the beginning maybe, and even if it starts working, you're like, oh nice, this is awesome, and then just 2 fortresses come down and all of a sudden you're very sad. Okay, let's spectate this one. Sama versus Lex. Okay, now I'm curious. What does... Oh, almost tipped over my coffee. Now I'm curious. I want to know the name of Sama. Let me use my trick here again. Translate. Yeah, okay. It translates to some Asian stuff. So Dujin Binghu same. Great. Glad I translated that. I'm very much wiser now. Oh, what's this? Wraith Gaming. So many leveled Wraiths here by red. Also with tags, and level 5 on this one with laser sight. Did get the tag disabled though from the EMP. Looking like a close match though, and this is not going to be a ton of damage either, so it's not over. Intensive training for both players. Oh yeah, level 6 Wraith with laser sight, 8 cannons and range. This is actually a beast here. Also allied top 1 in damage. Oh, Fangs with Ignite though. You don't see Fangs with Ignite all that often. But they definitely help against something like this here. Red does have top supply and has had top supply for quite a while, so red is kind of rich compared to blue here. EMP Phoenixes to disable the tags. Splash Stormcallers to address the shielded Fangs. Alright, let's see how this turns out here. But Ignite Fangs might actually be extremely good here for all these leveled Wraiths. Also this one with heavy armor as well. Just doing percent based damage here. Can be very good. Oh, what's this though? Oh no, it's not coming in, I was about to say. Lot of fire on the ground for these Fangs though. And this Wraith with the range, holy range here, 152. Right side is coming in though, is going to take the tower here in a moment. Yep. Tower debuff actually is making the difference here. This would have been Red's round, I'm pretty sure, if the tower didn't fall just there. Yeah, you heard it, man. I was talking over it. I was like, yeah, nobody noticed. I don't know why that keeps happening. These past couple of days, every single day, I occasionally slip in like one word of German mid-sentence. I don't know why. Why was this over? Was this bugged or... Yeah, it says defeat and not surrender. This wasn't over. I think this was bugged. So the actual outcome of this round was different from what we just saw. I think it would have said surrender in that case, if it was surrender. So yeah. Sometimes what you spectate is not exactly the same as what is being played for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, GG I guess. Too bad Wraith did not win here. One game still going. Where is it? At the very bottom? Actually at the very bottom. And also still very healthy here. What is this? Round 10? Round 11? Oh, round 9. Okay. Bit slower rounds, I guess. What is happening here? A lot of Mustangs with range and AP against Steel Balls and Overlords. Level 5 Rhino down here. Where did this level 5 Rhino come from? How do you have a level 5 Rhino in here? yeah, Mustangs and Phoenixes. Also Phoenixes with charge shot. The moment they target the Overlords, they are dead. But yeah, there's literally one Rhino. I was wondering if this person was Rhino specialist, but no. Just actually bought a Rhino at some point and got it leveled to level 5. Without intensive training or anything. So this one keeps getting levels. Maybe this flank happened kind of early and Red is not selling this, so this Rhino keeps getting so much XP from these crawlers here. Okay, double active here now though for Red. Would be a rough round for Blue. Orbital and Iron Blast. Also Iron Blast to take down these Mustangs, level 3 with the OP item here. But also this Orbital is going to be very good as well. All these Wasps and Crawlers and Fangs. In general, these many Wasps hurt to see. Why do we have so many Wasps? Should have started selling these, I feel like, a while ago probably. So many Mustangs here, they just snag on these Wasps. Wait, how did... Oh, there was a bubble here, okay. Some of these level 3 Mustangs with the item did not actually die to the Iron Blast. Yeah, this is GG. Blue is too far ahead. It's probably... Yeah, also this is way too much damage anyways. It is actually over. Yeah, Wasps are kind of useless here. And all these Phoenixes take down the Overlord super quickly as well. And Steel Bolts also. Yeah, GG. Just looked way better for Blue here. Alright, round 2. I'm ready. Maybe we can get a good game now. Not that we didn't have a good game already, but, you know, maybe one of the other known names here, Stara, Lord Kleinkariert or whatever, you into another known name. We'll see. That's not what I was saying though. I was it was actually I was very happy that in the beginning that the arc lights did work out, but yeah, they only worked out for so long, unfortunately. Yeah, how many sign-ups? Actually, wait. It's actually not a big tourney at all. Do we only have 66 participants? That is very low. It is up to 128, I think. This is very low. Not a big tournament at all. So maybe that's why we are not seeing a lot of the big names for some reason. Not a lot of sign-ups. Alright. Tasty Bait lost round 1, but is now paired against Sarah. So this is going to be a good match. Probably want to watch this one, I guess. I'm not sure who Dragoon is. This one might also be good. Not sure. Okay, let's spectate Sarah versus Tasty Bait. Check out a dog game here, but already 0-1 unfortunately. I don't think there's a dog to root for this this tournament. But also no cats really. Wait, is this a cat? This might be a cat. I can't tell. No, this is a beaver or something, I think. No idea. There's a brony. Getting less and less animals here. Tournaments used to be littered with animals, dogs and cats. Apparently not anymore. Alright, here we go. Sarah versus Tasty Bait. I spectated multiple Sarah matches the past few days, and he's very, very solid now again. I noticed a few weeks back, so Sarah was taking a break for a while, and a few weeks back came back, and then it looked not as great, but now he's back in form, I think. Has very strong matches whenever I spectate. Alright, so blue is Quick Supply with Fangs and Stormcallers, and red is a Giant Specialist with Fangs and Steel Balls, and added some Arclights. Interesting. Sarah adding Marksman and more Fangs. Steel Ball's not going to do too much, I think. We'll get stuck on these Fangs for a while. Oh, also these Marksmen, perfect positioning. Taking down both Arclights right away. So this is already looking quite good for Sarah here. Just from the starting positions at least. Yes. Marksman also taking down some. Sarah very happy. Why do I... Every time I spectate Sarah, Sarah uses this emote. I'm not sure if that's Sarah's greeting or something. Alright. Haste module. I feel like haste module is too cheap. Haste module for free. 40% more attack is so good on a lot of units. And red did skip by the looks of it, and is also adding some Stormcallers. Yeah, this is all very clumped up here. A lot of Fangs and these Stormcallers behind, Marksman behind, and also the Crawlers will run in here as well. But this is also perfect positioning for a bubble, either now or in the future. Also, please don't... Okay, saved. Almost had this... this green square here on the screen again. Yeah, once again though, Arclights just getting sniped. Red really needs to manipulate that engagement. Put some Fangs in front, or some Crawlers that run in front or something. Level 2 Steel Balls here though, I didn't even notice. How did these Steel Balls get so much XP? I guess because they also came in like this last turn. Took out some Stormcallers and the tower. I think 50 would be good for haste module. 100, the plus 100% attack item is 100. So wouldn't make sense to put the haste module at 100, I think. But 50 would be... I think 50 is correct and should be the price. Oh, Elite Mustangs. Is someone going for it? There are some Stormcallers on both sides. Might not make them want this. Hit by red. And more Stormcallers. And more Fangs, I guess. And more Crawlers. And subsidized Crawler for a blue here. Is picking up some Mustangs, but just regular level 1 Mustangs. Ace module probably going onto these now. Was not equipped yet. Bubbles coming down for red. Actually, interesting. Going for the haste module on the Stormcallers and now level 2 Stormcallers. These really can take down this bubble super quickly. Might be very good here for blue. Look at the bubble. Up. Almost down already. And it's gone. And also Stormcallers get one shot now by these. And they also start hitting these... Oh my god. These Stormcallers are crazy. Also took out these steel balls so quickly. Yeah, they are like allied top 1 and everything here, by the way. They are so good here. However, the right side is losing again. And left side also, it's just 2 Stormcallers left. Red did lose some economy though, with one bubble here going down. Mustang item? Mustang item. Blue going for the advanced firepower control system on the level 1 Mustangs here. And red is going for intensive training. Blue adding range just for this one pack of Mustangs for now. I'm assuming there will be another pack now. No, actually not. Just this one pack of Mustangs. And is adding more crawlers instead. And red did not level anything yet with intensive training. Also added some Mustangs though. And yeah, Sarah is basically just going for the chaff gaming here. Adding crawlers and with these fangs in front as well. And then have these Stormcallers and Marksmen and this one pack of cracked Mustangs. Basically shred everything else while they are distracted by all this chaff. Okay, red really wants it now though. Took a credit and temp speed. So if red doesn't win this round, it's kind of very bad. Finally, by the way, also the Arclights don't die immediately. That's very good. However, these Mustangs, just look at the damage. Everything they attack just goes down so quickly. Not a lot left though. And still this barrier now. Protecting and buying time, but not for much longer. Oh, tower debuff though. Tower debuff coming in just in time, maybe. Could be the round here for red. But it really needed to be the round for red here, given that red bought another bubble here again and also credit taken and temp speed. So economy wise, not looking as good for red here. Both players picking up a range specialist. This is a classic standard versus standard range war scenario, so range specialist very good here for both players. Level 3 Stormcallers with haste module. Let's see which of these two packs ends the game as allied top 1 damage dealer. Those Mustangs are definitely picking it up now. Also more Mustangs now added by blue. Some missile interceptor turrets by red. So red is investing in temporary stuff more or less. So if red loses this and also loses the bubbles and the towers, that's very, very bad for red. And it looks like it. Red is going to lose this round, I think. Yeah, right side bubble down and tower down. This bubble and tower might survive though. Let's see. Oh, this one Stormcaller's inside the bubble though. Maybe the bubble still goes down actually. Oh, no. Okay, it was just barely outside, I guess. So at least this bubble and tower did not fall. But still, it's not looking good for red here. Anyone betting? Yeah, everyone is betting on blue, so there's no point. I would also bet on blue here. Oh, hello viewers on Twitch, by the way, as well. Some people came in. I didn't fully notice. I'm too distracted here. Double bubble here for Sarah as well. With this positioning, that's a lot of value from a single bubble, potentially. Tech specialist, by the way, picked by both players this turn. Range and HE ammo on the Mustangs by red, trying to take care of the chaff more quickly. However, underground crawlers, so subterranean blitz crawlers, I mean, quite good here to delay the damage from these Mustangs. It's such a close fight, I can't really tell. Right side is definitely losing for red. Left side it's quite close. Tower debuff will come in here in a moment though, and yeah, that should probably decide the round here once again for blue. Oh, and this time the bubble does go down. I didn't see, did red lone again? Maybe. Tower did fall before I actually checked. Oh, heavy Mustang. Okay, will we see heavy Mustangs? Not by red and also not by blue. I guess not good enough in a Mustang versus Mustang battle because of the lost range. Wasp Swarm? Why Wasp Swarm, by the way? What is blue planning with wasps against all these Mustangs? Kind of odd? Not sure. Red is now going for fortresses. These missile interceptor turrets are very important though, because these Stormcallers really hurt and would take down a fortress and the bubble super quickly. Sledgehammers, by the way, added with armor enhancement by Blue here to address all these Mustangs. Interesting choice, going for late Sledgehammers with armor. Don't really see that often. And yeah, these Mustangs, yeah, they are just too strong. Even a fortress cannot withstand the damage of these level 3 Mustangs with the item here. And once again, right side falls kind of quickly, tower debuff. And this definitely helps. Look at this, pop. Stormcallers just taking down the level 1 fortress in basically one barrage. That is quite the damage coming in here. So, and yeah, now Sarah is always ahead here basically. And now can just react to what Red puts down. And Red did put down fortresses and Blue just reacts now with mating points. With range, that is. Fortresses do get the punches now though. Definitely helps against the sledgehammers. And potentially also against mating points. But I'm not sure it's going to be enough here. They might take too much damage too quickly that they will waste the punches on chaff here. There's a lot of chaff coming in all the time, so it's somewhat likely that these fortresses will hit either crawlers or fangs or something. And yeah, Sarah also kind of knows this, I guess, and is just adding more chaff coming in. Delayed. So there will basically always be crawlers in the way of the punches. However though, mating points not really locking onto the fortresses quite as quickly as I would have thought. And also this fortress is actually punching the mating point now. Not quite enough damage though. So definitely a lot closer this turn than I would have expected, to be honest. But still looking like it's going to be a Blue's round here. Not enough damage though to take down Red just yet. Question is, what would or what will Red do at this point? Speed specialist might be a thing actually. Against mating points you really need to get in with your fortresses, and speed could have helped with that. Yeah, Sarah is trying to close it out this round. Just loaning, getting temp bus. Photon coming down on the right. And just more fortresses, I guess, is the answer by Red here. And crawler production on the melters. Also kind of a classic by Sarah here. Very solid standard play. But let's see if Red has built up a critical mass of fortresses here. By the way, how did this devolve into Fortress Mustang again? And mating points with crawler production. And subterranean crawlers as well. And some Mustangs here as well. For mating point Mustang. Yeah, kind of standard in the end here. Standard meta stuff. Okay, where are the fortress punches landing? the big question here. Kind of good. Actually almost taking down this mating point. But brawler production also did come in just in time to block multiple fists here. And this is actually pretty close. However, the mating points with the range are just too good here. And still a very close round in the end. But mating points with range and the crawler production just distracting long enough so that the mating points could finish this off here. GG's. So, kind of odd. Sarah was ahead all the time, but did not deal a ton of damage every turn, so it was still kind of close, but also at the same time, also at the same time, and not all that close after all, because Sarah just kept winning the rounds and was just ahead all the time. But yeah, still close rounds. GG's. Melting points better than fortresses, I guess. Who would have thought? Well, it depends on the scenario, but in a standard versus standard, I think fortresses can actually be better than mating points if you are positioned aggressively and pick the speed, temp speed all the time and everything, so the fortresses can actually move in and kind of surround and pressure the mating points. But from this match just now in a standard versus standard with full range going on both sides, fortresses are not all that great against mating points. What's going on here? 2 more matches going. Inni is actually still playing. Inni definitely very strong and it's over. And actually Inni lost against someone that I don't know. Interesting. And final match here. Let's get into this one. I'm turning on the auto camera for a moment and getting something to drink, I think, before the next round here. Oh, I need to wait for the battle to start until I can press automatic camera, I think. Oh, that's a good orbital here. So what's going on? Triple War Factory with Missile Interceptor against... That is a lot... What is happening here? That is a lot of rhinos. And leveled fire Stormcallers that are all going to get intercepted. So the Stormcallers basically don't exist. Alright, I'll be back in 1 minute. What's going on here? Still going on here? That is what's going on. More rhinos coming in. Classic blender. 3 rhinos with whirlwind and photon. Oh, let me turn this off. Though I like that this zooms out further, so you can actually see the entire battlefield. And holy, they are zooming! 27 meters per second. They are fast AF. Those are some speedy rhinos, and taking both towers here and what happened here? Wait, red did surrender. What? Oh, huh? Why was this guy red? This was blue. Okay, the end screen was wrong. But anyways, these rhinos though, holy. They did zoom. For sure, GG's. It does look really funny, and it's probably also really fun to play. Rhinos like that. But it's very frustrating to go up against it. So I still don't know how to feel about it. Right, off to the next round here. Oh, I want to watch this one. Lord Kleinkarriert versus Vaitai. This is going to be good. Both very strong players. Oh, or Sarah versus Doberman. That's another dog person, apparently. Doberman. Oh, yeah. So we still have a dog to root for in this tournament. But since we already spectated Sarah, this is definitely a good game. Let's spectate these two here. Right, sorry. People just came here to say hi, but I'm back. Alright, what's going on here? Blue, wait, where's the music also? Oh, just in between songs. Alright, so blue is cost control specialist with fangs and stormcallers. And red is going for aggression here. crawlers and steelbolts. And is adding arclights by the looks of it. Maybe one arclight. Also added one pack of crawlers. And blue is adding arclights as well. Makes a lot of sense against crawlers. Oh, stop this. Wait. Wait. I feel like red saved 100 credits. Only bought one pack of extra crawlers and nothing else. I think red saved credits. So red maybe does have a plan for next turn. So maybe, well, I would guess if you want, in this scenario, red might save extra credits, so red could pick up an item and some Mustangs as well next turn. So a random dog just popped in and said hello. Got me distracted. Subsidized arc lights and strike specialists, alright. And double stormcallers. So yeah, could pick up an item or a card in this case, strike specialist, and also buy double stormcallers. Not Mustangs after all. Blue is going for more arc lights and also did pick up subsidized arc lights, so getting some value here, but also still has a lot of credits left now. Would go for, yeah, an upgrade. Is going for charge shot. So once again, by the way, we are starting to see charge shot arclights against steel bolts, just like earlier, and it did not work out well for the arclight player. Let's see if this is going to be different here. But also this game is different in general. Red does have stormcallers and not Mustangs. Fireman Specialist for blue, maybe also for red, it's just too good, yeah. Fireman Specialist is really good. And red going for more Stormcallers. Kind of interesting. Brawlers, Steel Bolts and Stormcallers here. As the aggressive player. Very interesting. And not just 2 Stormcallers, so 4 Stormcallers already. This is currently round 2, no, round 3 of the tournament, I believe. And blue did add a couple of more chaff units, some crawlers, and also a pack of phoenixes. And they are OP here. Phoenixes will decide the round for blue. There is no anti-air on red's board. Also some flank crawlers coming in here and distracting a good chunk of these storm crawlers, and they will also come in and take the tower over time, maybe. But yeah, Phoenix is also very good against the steel bolts as well. Looking very solid for blue here. That being said, so many Stormcallers still here, and they will basically take out most of the other units, all except the Phoenixes. So defense looking fine for now. But red does have his Rhino coming in now. Orbital will hit a lot here. 3 packs of Stormcallers might go down to this. Also this pack, if these fall and this flank doesn't get answered, these crawlers will just come in. This orbital as well though, very much value potentially. Phoenixes not getting protected by the bubble, so they will most likely die. All RNG with orbital, but still kind of likely. The level 2 Rhino is going in this flank, by the way. However, Phoenixes were added here. Not sure, they might be enough to... Nope, not anymore. Also Mustangs coming in this flank now. So maybe that's the transition now that red is going into. So maybe more Rhinos and Mustangs soonish, or just Mustangs and keep the steel bolts. We will see. But Rhino and Mustangs is pretty good here. Rhinos can tank a lot and the Mustangs can take out Phoenixes and Chaff, and the Rhino can just one punch the Arclights. And yeah, this flank is coming in here. This Rhino's tanking too much, and the Mustangs, double Mustangs here, take out everything else. Power debuff coming in now. And hello. Kratzen player? I don't know how to pronounce your name. And thanks for the follow. Oh, level 2 Arclight though, with charge shot, actually able to put a stop to this Rhino here. But still going to be the round for red. Actually, is this barrier still? Oh my god. So unlucky. Still the barrier goes down here. Last moment. Minus 100 credits right there. Speed specialist for red, yeah, very good for the aggro player obviously. And missile strike. This could be very good. If these Mustangs go down, these crawlers could come in again and distract the Stormcallers. Potentially take the tower. And what is happening here? Double wasps. So this flank is going to be where the action is. So 2 packs of level 2 Mustangs now that they both leveled last turn. And with the Rhino here and also some wasps in front now, they will tank the Phoenixes. Tanks here will also help though against the wasps, but Fangs also go down quickly to the Mustangs, so overall this flank will still be very, very strong and probably come in here. Okay, charge shot on the Phoenixes. I was wondering what blue would do here now with the credits. Wondering which tech might come out. So they are... well, it all depends on what the Phoenixes are targeting, right? And if they target Wasps, it's not that great. However, finally some shots going on the Rhino, and the Rhino dies pretty quickly because of it. So it actually made the difference here, together with the barrier, also blocking a ton of damage from these Mustangs, and the Mustangs getting locked onto the barriers, so wasting their shots kind of. Actually helped win this flank here, and defend the flank, I mean. And without the tower debuff coming in from the right, like last turn, this is now looking better for blue here, once again. Charge shot Phoenixes do hurt quite a bit, even level 1. That is 15k damage from these two Phoenixes with one shot each. That's a lot. Smoke bomb, yeah, smoke bomb or anti-interference maybe for red. Not sure if that's necessary, but probably the only good choices here. The smoke would do quite a bit against these Stormcallers. Oh, interesting. Extended range Stormcallers. For red here. I guess so that these can fire right away. Not fully sure if that really makes such a big difference. Also, it's less damage, so the barriers go down more slowly. I'm not sure about the extended range Stormcaller. Shielded Wasps here now. For red, trying to buy some more time. But still, so the Rhino will run in front, and then once it's in front, these Phoenixes will once again burst it down, basically. Subterranean Crawlers, definitely going to help buy a bit more time here for blue. And yeah, this flank is not coming in anymore. Here though, Steel Bolts getting quite close to the tower. Oh, not enough. Finally, tower debuff. And, well, seems like it is enough now here. I think range on the Mustangs, was it picked up this turn? I'm not sure, but range on Mustangs is super important as well. And these Stormcallers actually taking down the Arclights. Quite important. Range Specialist for red. And what was it? Rhino drop, Rhino assault for blue. Actually unprotected here. Going for this. Is that a good choice? Might be. Together with these crawlers, so the Rhino will tank the sentry and the crawlers here. And then these can come in and actually assault from the side here basically. And maybe take down some Stormcallers. Well, okay, now there are crawlers here as well though. And the crawlers have replicate, so blue's crawlers are going to get snagged on by red's crawlers and just provide food for replicate basically. Oh, anti-missile or missile interceptor war factory coming down here. Good enough value, I guess, with 3 Stormcallers here. And the Stormcallers did do quite a bit of damage. And they did end up taking down these leveled Arclights. Oh, actually, these crawlers are going to the flank here and immediately replicate. Now with the Missile Interceptor War Factory, there might be damage missing for red here. to take down everything on the left side. However, right side is coming in again and taking the tower debuff, or taking the tower and getting the debuff. And that definitely helps very much. And so many replicated crawlers are just distracting this war factory forever now. And yep, that's good enough. Crawlers and replicate crawlers did make a big difference, I think, on the right side to win the right. Replicate crawlers can be so strong. Range on Mustangs now for blue. And junior manufacturing for red. Interesting, by the way. I'm still kind of fascinated by red's playstyle here. Going aggressive and also building so many Stormcallers at the same time. And then this flank here with wasps in front, it's very unique. It's very interesting. Okay, another war factory. Is that going to be enough here? Ranged Mustangs definitely will help take down crawlers, but are they enough to take down so many crawlers, and especially replicated crawlers? So there will be a ton. I feel like maybe it's not enough chaff clear here. There are arc lights as well, of course, but last turn was overrun on the right side. All these replicated level 2 crawlers. And these crawlers on the right! Rushing the tower! No! This pack of crawlers just out for blood, going directly towards the tower here. They are just too good. And yeah, replicate crawlers actually win this game here for red. All these flank crawlers did get snagged on, replicate crawlers, a lot of level 2 crawlers in general, and not the strongest crash clear here by blue to take them on. Here, this right side, all these level 2 crawlers coming in here, it was just too much. Nice, interesting. Usually I'm on the side of the defending player, but red did play some interesting aggression here. I like this. Very interesting. GG. Good game though. Really good game. Interesting. Alright. Just one more going. This was almost the longest match of this round here. So it was a very good pick. Patting myself on the shoulder. Okay, final match here. Red is very healthy, blue is very almost dead. Range melting points against missile interceptor war factory. High level Mustangs with advanced firepower control system. Oh, unlucky. Red did not pick range. I just saw this. So the high level Mustangs just got taken out by blue's Mustangs for free basically, because blue did pick the temporary range and red did not. In a mirror matchup of range units, you must pick up enhanced range basically every turn in the later rounds. It's so important. Hello, Doberman. Hey, are you Doberman in the tournament as well? There's one player called Doberman in the tournament. I am... Well, I'm not playing that active right now. My account is at like 50... No, not 50. 67 or 68k or something. But that's not like my limit. I just don't play enough. Very much spending a lot of time spectating and casting and everything. Alright. Can blue stabilize with 82 HP? This turn though, temporary range was picked by red. Oh no, War Factory locked on as well. This does look like a reverse sweep here with 82 HP. That's a ton of damage. And that's actually too much damage. Blue will win this after all. Rip. Yep. Range melting points, pretty good, I guess. I see way too many matches end with range melting points winning, to be honest. That's just how the game evolves. In the end, there will be giants, and this is just the giant killer, basically. So, kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, you did play Sarah, Doberman, right? Alright, Vaitai, Sarah, Sunnyside. Can't really tell these apart. Not fully sure if I know these players. Well, I spectated this one before. Oh, I think Sunnyside versus Sarah going to be next round. Probably going to spectate that one. Yep, Sunnyside versus Sarah. Who do you think is the finalist? Sarah is just really good at the moment. I think Sarah will get to the final. Other than that, I'm not sure. Could see Vaitai, to be honest. Or one of these two Asia players. I am not fully sure who they are. But one of the two finalists I would say is going to be Sarah. Just very, very solid at the moment. And hello, Stefan. How's it going? Oh wait, there are two groups actually. Interesting. Even though this one group only has 66 participants. Anyways, let's get into this one. Going to be good. This is round 4 now, so the 4th match already. It started with 66 though. Participants is 66 from the start, even with the abandoned people. So it was never above 66. 66 did only start in this group. So I don't know why the game decided to make a second group. I guess maybe if the CP is too far apart or something, they instead make a second group for the newer players, I guess. So yeah, it's also very weird if there are players with like 2000 combat power going up against these Sarahs and some stuff that's just not going to work. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I kind of do agree that there should be multiple groups, even with not enough players signing up, I guess. Anyways, blue is Giant Specialist with Fangs and Steel Balls, and red is Sarah here with Rhino Specialist. Okay, with Giant Rhino Specialist, I want to say Giant, with Sledgehammers and Marksman and some Crawlers here now. Sunnyside really likes to play aggro. I feel like Sunnyside is playing aggro basically every match. But that being said, not sure if you can play aggro versus Sarah, unless you're actually cracked. Standard aggro, like going mass fangs and maybe steel bolts or something, is not going to work against Sarah, I'm pretty sure. But we will see. This will be a good moment, maybe, this game, to learn how to defend aggro. So let's pay attention. I do agree that probably you want to play push versus Sarah, because standard versus standard Sarah is also very comfortable with. So yeah, I guess making Sarah uncomfortable with some aggro, but you can play standard aggro. You need to be very on top of the game, basically, and put out different kinds of threats that Sarah is not expecting. So that's why I said you need to be cracked at playing aggro, I guess. But either way, you need to be cracked to beat Sarah in any way, so... And range fangs, yeah, so... And assault fang, oh, interesting. That's a good pick though for blue. Very good card luck here. Assault fangs, very, very good for this. And getting the range tag on the fangs to even out the range a bit. And these fangs will now delete all of the crawlers very quickly. And might overrun these marksmen as well. So this could be good. This is definitely something that makes it harder for Sarah to defend. Assault fang, that is. So this might still be quite the close round, but I feel like the second Sunnyside presses Mechanical Rage, this is going to look quite different, but still already. Blue is starting to win the rounds here. Getting the tower now, taking down the remaining Sledgehammers, also getting good XP on these fangs, so these fangs will level now. And yeah, this is going to be a bit hard. Wow. One crawler here. Was working on that one tower for the entire round and now starting to work on the other tower. But it's going to go down now. RIP. But yeah, I like the random Assault Fang card because it makes it harder for Sarah to defend. And yeah. Let's see how Sarah handles this. Intensive training for both players. And leveled fangs, leveled steel balls. And more leveled steel balls. Level 3 steel balls now, so they can tank quite a lot. And more fangs, of course. Also starting to work on the other flank here. Sarah does know though, if you put crawlers in front of these fangs, at least until they get high leveled, crawlers really overrun fangs. And they do not get high level when they keep getting overrun because they don't get XP. So you can shut down a flank like this. For now, at least with crawlers quite comfortably. I believe horizontal chaff in the flanks is just so they don't get missiled all in one. So with one sentry missile, you cannot take down an entire horizontal pack of chaff in the flank. I guess that is maybe the reason. Also, this way, I guess they are, at least the tanks in the back are further away and have more time to shoot whatever's coming in, so the crawlers in this case. Not that it makes all the difference here in this case, but yeah, it's not that big of a difference, I don't think. Skill specialist for blue, subsidized crawler for red. And there is, by the way, the level 2 Rhino coming in now, but Sunnyside actually kind of predicting, or at least starting to work on this side as well, and putting down some steerboards here, which are now right in front of this Rhino. So perfect positioning. And yeah, I was actually expecting Sarah to do this against steerboards. I know that Sarah does like hackers against steelboards a lot. And yeah, we are seeing it here once more. That being said though, these steelballs are not going to take down this Rhino, I don't think. Maybe because of these fangs, maybe. But otherwise, these fangs would just get taken down by these crawlers. And then the steelballs get stuck on the crawlers and the Rhino can take down the steelballs. So, not sure how this is going to work out here. We will see. Okay, never mind. This did work. And hackers also working on these steelballs now though. Already hacked one level 3 steelball and the second one. And third one is getting hacked as well, and that's a lot of XP also. This hacker can be level 2 here in a moment. Next turn. Yep, Sarah starting to defend this successfully. Enhancement module for both players. Is it going to be economy? Or is it going to be... yeah, economy. So free upgrade and then sell the unit to get credits, at least for Sarah. Sunnyside still has it on these crawlers, on these steerbolts, I mean, level 4 now. And is adding some fortresses to deal with the hackers, basically. Fortresses with barrier protecting for quite a while here, possibly. Especially hackers can just get stuck on the barrier and do nothing for a while. And Fortress just has so much HP that it's somewhat unlikely that the hackers actually hack them as well, or it takes forever for them to hack them at least. But we will see. Can also backfire, of course, so with the engagements being awkward or something and the hackers locking onto the fortress kind of quickly and then just taking over a fortress can be very annoying. That being said though, even if Red does get a fortress, it will go down quite quickly to these leveled fangs and steerboards. So it's not that big of a deal. These level 3 hackers replicate and shield though. They don't go down easily, and they replicate here on these level 2 fangs. Once again, replicate crawlers, by the way. They are very, very strong. Yeah, coming in here now, distracting the fortress as well. And now the fortress is getting hacked though. Slowly but surely. And actually this will survive because everything else is basically dead. And that's 400 extra damage. And this one as well, so that's 800 extra damage. Is it going to get hacked? I think so, yeah. Tower debuff now, and it's going to get hacked here. RIP. 800 extra damage. Up. Up. So yeah, replicate crawlers and hackers here basically, and some level 2 Mustangs, level 1 Mustang, yeah, but mainly replicate crawlers and hackers on Sarah's side. Orbital for blue and parasitic for red. Oh, parasitic is so nuts here. The crawler spawning with replicate too. Okay, finally, by the way, did not have it until this point. I did not even notice. I feel like Mech Rage on the Fangs has to come out way earlier if you're playing this, but once again, I'm not an aggro player, so I don't want to make too definitive statements about this. Level 2 hackers now. 3 level 2 hackers. And 1 melting point here added as well. To help with this barrier, as well as the fortress and steel bolts. Level 5 steel bolts, by the way, now though. Quite chunky, but just getting hacked or beamed here by the melting point. Left side though, yeah. I guess Mech Rage Fangs are pretty good, huh? Left side did win very hard. Also more fortresses on the left here, with the barriers and everything. Yeah, this does look very much like Blue's round now. Quite hard win actually. And we talked about this earlier. Fortress against melting points are much better when played aggressively. Because they need to get in. Both players picking Iron Blast. Will be able to take down a lot here. Hacker, probably, melting point. These Mustangs might also drive in. We'll see how this works out. Okay, level 3 fortress here now already with the enhancement module. Also, steel bolts were sold. The level 5 steel bolts were sold, so a ton of credits now for other stuff. And we are seeing more fortresses. I assume we will get more levels on these fangs. But yeah, Mech Rage, by the way, super important here, because the fangs are the clear for the crawlers. And without Mech Rage, they don't take out the crawlers quickly enough, and the crawlers can get in and replicate. So that makes a big difference if these fangs can take out the crawlers quickly enough. And I think the Mech Rage did do a ton there last turn. Oh, selling this Mustang pack here. And putting the parasitic ammo on this Mustang pack now. Also, these crawlers level 4. Why? I already, again, said a German word in mid-sentence. Level 4. Portable shield here. But yeah, so also getting the temp range and temp speed buffs. So these fortresses move in a lot quicker. All these leveled fangs, quite good at taking down these crawlers. Is it enough though? Right side is looking very decent. There's not a ton left here. And finally, this fortress is also locked on to the melting point. So right side is definitely winning. Left side not looking like it's going to be enough. However, this one mating point also almost going down here. That being said though, Sarah does have energy absorption on the mating points, and I feel like that's an upgrade that you might need against fortresses. Fortresses could also pick up the punch, and especially with punch, energy absorption is very good in that case. However, never mind. Oh my god. No, Sarah! You were supposed to show us to defend this. No. Yeah, aggressive fortresses. Very good. Fortresses on the line and with temporary speed buff and everything getting in quickly enough, so the mating points kind of got pressured, but also obviously the fangs here. Level 3 and whatever, level 4 fangs with mech rage and range, and also obviously assault fang was a thing here, right? So that definitely did help a lot too. So yeah, fang is very strong, and so are fortresses, and this combination, fortress fang, kind of a classic, and it still works apparently. GG's. Also, by the way, kind of a downside of hackers. If you get baited into hackers somewhat, and then the opponent just sells the steel balls, hackers are not going to be that good anymore. But yeah, well played by Blue. A little bit of luck with the Assault Fang, but still though, GG's. Not easy to beat Sarah. Alright, good thing I made a prediction that Sarah would be in the final. Caster's Curse, I think, is what it's called. So I cursed Sarah, and Sarah lost because of me now. GG's. Let's jump into this one. Vaitai versus... not sure. Subterranean crawlers, melting points, triple tagged melting points. Also my FPS stuff. What's happening here? Melting points versus melting points basically. That's a lot of damage. Oh, might be, again, a reverse sweep here, kind of. 96 HP only for red. Both players picking up Speed Specialist. So, yeah, Mustangs. Oh, triple tagged crawlers as well here. And once again, replicate crawlers, by the way. Seems to be the theme of this tournament. Replicate crawlers. Or subterranean crawlers, I guess. By the way, I just translated this. This says Iron Commander Instructor. Kind of fits the picture. So this is the first name that actually makes any sense. So 5 melting points against 2 melting points. And a lot of strong replicating crawlers. Yeah, red is winning this. Vaitai doing really well here this tournament, even though this was super close, but seems to be... Oh, Iron Commander is the Chinese title for Mechabellum. Interesting. Did not know that. GG's. yeah, Vaitai actually bringing it back here at 96 HP. And once again, replicate crawlers. Nice. But also there's no chaff clear here. What is this board, by the way? How do you deal with crawlers? I guess exploding rhinos here in the front, but there are more crawlers that are not going to die to the explosion. Interesting. Well, I guess that's why blue lost. So yeah, you need to have chaff clear if your opponent has so many crawlers and replicate crawlers. Alright, final match here still going on in this round. Jump in for a moment. Hey, mating point versus mating point. Who would have thought? Oh, also thanks for the follow, Doberman. Yeah, once again, mating points, subterranean crawlers, and mating points. What is happening? Why do we see these every match now? At least there are some Vulcans here. I haven't really seen much Vulcan play this tournament so far. But I feel like 5 mating points against 3 mating points. And good trash clear here with the HE Mustangs. Looking good for blue, I think. Range and temp range. Oh, no temp range. By red here. Okay, yeah, red is behind. So these mating points do outrange the other mating points, which is oftentimes quite significant. A lot of fire on the ground though. Also my FPS. Why is this game so laggy at the moment? Maybe it's too much with streaming and everything. Or I need to restart the game or something. But yeah. Melting points. Doing melting point things. Wow. And more range melting points winning against less range melting points. Wow. Yeah, this is GG for blue. Alright, off to the next round. Oh, wrong button. Alright, Sunnyside. Did I translate this name yet? I did not. Dragon Fruit Hero. Cool name. Worm and Vaitai. Yes, thank you. Confirmed in my chat. Dragon Fruit Hero. That's also what Google says. Alright. Vaitai and Sunnyside going up against each other. I would like to see that, but at the same time we should spectate these two players. We have not seen either of them. Vaitai versus Sunnyside is going to be interesting, because both players like to play aggro, by the way. But yeah, I want to know what these two are up to. Dragon Fruit Hero and Worm. So let's go into that one. Be right back. Getting a drink. Oh, yep, I was muted. Thank you. You noticed really quickly. Yeah, I'm back. So, I said Blue is supply specialist with crawlers, mustangs, and some arclights, and was positioning very spread across the board with crawlers on the outsides for these stormcallers in particular. And Red is giant specialist with fangs, stormcallers, and arclights. Assume my sound is back. Let me check actually though to make sure. Yeah, should be good. Alright, thanks. Also, how do you translate these nicknames? The person in chat does speak this language, I'm pretty sure, but so some Chinese, I don't know if this is traditional or what's the other one called? I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with this. But I am using Google Lens, so I'm basically making a photo with my phone and then let Google translate it. I just learned about that from a comment on one of my previous videos that Google Lens exists. I did not know about that. Anyways, Blue did pick up subsidized arc lights and did buy some more arc lights. Red also for subsidized arc lights. Alright, Arclight Gaming. Stormcallers probably making the difference here this round. Well, depends. Are they actually hitting? Right side is losing, left side is cleaning up. Yes, final missile actually hit. So yeah, should be slight win for red here. Interesting. Giant Hunter for red. Oh. So red is Giant Specialist. There are no Giants on the board yet, but red is Giant Specialist himself and is just picking up Giant Hunter, so now it's gone from the pool. And blue cannot pick Giant Hunter in the future if red decides to go for Giants, and probably will go for Giants because Giant Specialist. So kind of a strategic pick here. And Deployment Specialist for blue though. Deployment Specialist is really strong as well. Interesting that red valued picking Giant Hunter here over Deployment Specialist. But I guess Deployment Specialist maybe not as important when you are Giant Specialist, because if you're buying Giants, they are very expensive obviously, and you don't really need all these deployments. Mustangs did get range on blue's side and a couple of levels on red side. Stormcallers especially. These really start to hurt now. This, yeah, basically just 1 or 2 shots from a Stormcaller will take down an Arclight. Improved firepower control system, probably going on Mustangs, of course. One of the better, or well, nearly every item is a Mustang item, I guess. But this item in particular, very good on level 2 Mustangs here, of course. And improved melting point for red. Okay. That is something that you do not see all that often. Let's see if this will end in melting points for red here. That being said though, it's kind of awkward. Melting points are good against giants, but red did already pick Giant Hunter, so blue does not really want to build giants. And then red does not really want to build melting points. So these two card picks by red are kind of awkward in combination. Not sure if blue is going to go for giants, and then improved mating point is also kind of useless. Yeah, for now leveled Arclights with range and the Fire Stormcallers doing the work here for red. Close rounds, but red is always a little bit ahead. Did both players just skip? I believe so. Was looking at chat for a moment, and all of a sudden both players did do something. I think they both skipped by the looks of it. Don't see... Actually, never mind. There's a barrier here. I guess red did pick up a barrier. And there is the first melting point here. Together with the barrier and improved melting point, that's a lot of HP on the board. So a lot of tankiness, basically. So I guess in this way it does make sense. In combination with the barrier item to start building melting points. Otherwise, melting points not really needed. But I guess they are not terrible against leveled Arclights. And yeah, obviously, yeah, now in this case with the barrier providing a lot of tankiness. Is it enough though? These Mustangs are shredding. Actually taking down this melting point as well. Fire on the ground though. Kind of doing the rest here. This one Mustang, look at this, was in the middle of the fire, literally a ring of fire around this one Mustang for so long. But yeah, once again, red winning the round here, just slightly though. Feels like every round ends the same, just very close wins for red. Yeah, this that was just now literally the "this is fine" meme with the dog sitting in the middle of the burning building. Amplifying core and incendiary bomb picked up here. Amplifying core probably going on Mustangs, I would say. Not sure, we will see, but fire will be very good here. A lot of low HP units. Subterranean Blitz Crawlers, once again by the way. Makes sense because they are very necessary when there's fire on the ground. So they don't instantly die. And still can provide chaff support. Also, this is actually going carry Arclights. This is so... I don't like this. Because these Arclights don't really have levels. They are level 1 or level 2. And going this heavily into Arclights now, we will see. I feel like when you're playing carry Arclights, you need to be ahead in XP more. And the Arclights need more levels and everything. But let's see, maybe I'm wrong, maybe this works out. Fire on the ground, yeah, also level 1 crawlers cannot get through this much of fire either. All these Mustangs burn as well, so this round is very much lost anyways. The fire was just too good here. Incendiary bomb. Right side is looking quite close, but also slightly in favor of red here. So yeah, even on the side without the incendiary bomb, red is winning. And this is not even dying. That's unlucky. That's 400 extra damage. Blue did skip and smoke bomb for red. Smoke bomb can also help a lot against these Arclights and Mustangs. Alright, blue is responding with EMP Stormcallers. Not fully sure why, to be honest. EMP Stormcallers don't do that much, in my opinion. Well, now there's at least a second tag on these melting points, so a bit more to disable. Not sure. But anyways, I'm not sure about Blue's game plan here at all anyways, with the carry Arclights and everything, as I already mentioned. So it looks more solid overall what red is doing here. But I would like to be proven wrong. I would like to see these arc lights pull through and also these EMP Stormcallers to do something. Now the crawlers are coming in though and providing a lot of staff support. And actually the melee points are getting run over now, so yes, prove me wrong, please. Because I said I don't understand this, now it's working. That's perfect. But, I mean, without the fire here on the left, last round there was Incendiary Bomb and now there wasn't, so all these crawlers did actually get through on the left and did provide a lot of distraction against these melting points. And a lot of XP now for these arc lights, a lot of levels, that is perfect. That's what you want to see. Level 3 arc lights here now with triple tech. Now we are starting to get there. And more Stormcallers with EMP. Just spamming Stormcallers now basically. Oil coming down here though, and fire Stormcallers will set this on fire. So there will basically be another incendiary bomb here. Let's see if this makes the difference again. Also, by the way, with subterranean crawlers, I think it, especially against fire, it would make sense to level these. So they survive running through fire much more and longer, so they actually can still do chaff work. So with this on fire, the level 1 crawlers will not get through. This does look like Doomguy, kind of. I was also thinking that, but I'm thinking a lot of the artwork of this game looks very similar to artwork from other games. So I'm not sure if all of these images are kind of AI generated or something, with the base being other games or something. I'm not sure. Here it's like a lot is kind of copied in a sense, or slightly different, but still the same. I don't know how to say this. Anyways, Stormcallers and Carry Arclights are starting to work. Also, some missile interceptor turrets were built, but got taken down here. So, minus credits for red now. Blue actually making a comeback here. A lot still dying to the fire though on the left. Ton of damage negated still. All these Stormcallers are dying. Still though, good win for blue here. Oh, that actually does sound very logical, Jack. Subterranean crawlers shouldn't take damage from ground effects. Yeah, that actually does make sense. Not sure if they would be too OP then though, if they didn't take damage at all from fire. So gameplay wise, I'm not sure if that's a good choice, but theoretically it does make a ton of sense. Anyways, these Stormcallers now also with fire. So trying to take care of these shielded fangs here, because shielded fangs are somewhat good against arclights and carry arclights, so they buy quite a lot of time because arclights need multiple hits to get through and don't attack that quickly. Ah, this could backfire. Let's see if this is going to work out. Red is going for War Factory with Missile Interceptor, but blue does have a ton of Stormcallers and they have EMP, so once a missile lands, the War Factory is not going to intercept anymore, and then all of a sudden all the missiles come in again. Subterranean crawlers do move quicker, by the way. Speed is increased by 3. But maybe that's not enough. Also though, still a ton of fire on the ground, so not everything got intercepted here, and now it's too much. Yeah, too many Stormcallers. These two War Factories are not enough to intercept all of these Stormcallers. And yeah, blue is getting ahead here once again, and this is a lot of damage now. How much damage is this? Oof. 1, 2, 3 health. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure at this point against... Oh, yeah, okay, relax, dude. Relax. Blue pressing all the buttons, fully upgraded Stormcallers now, so they did also get Launcher Overload and also range now. So that's a ton of missiles flying in everywhere. And it's adding arc lights. I'm not sure why you add level 1 arc lights now instead of more Stormcallers, to be honest. At this point, you're already committed. Might as well go even more Stormcallers. And 3 War Factories now, and also Steel Bolt production. Steel Bolts should theoretically distract some Stormcaller shots and also help tank these arc lights for a bit. Is it enough though? So many missiles coming in and fire everywhere. Not disabled yet. No, tech disabled on this one, so less intercept, and it goes down to all these Stormcallers. This one is also disabled now. Yeah, I think the Stormcallers are just too much. Look at this. This one is also getting spammed. Stormcaller spam. But a lot of Stormcallers still dying though. Should be enough. Is that enough damage? Should be enough. Yeah. This one still healthy though. Wait. It's healing because of Nano Repair Kit. Is it single-handedly going to take out the rest here? It is not. It's too slow. Nano Repair does not help. Getting slowed from EMP and cannot get into range to attack anything anymore. RIP. GG. Blue bringing it back here. Holy Stormcaller spam. Fully tagged Stormcallers in this day and age against Missile Interceptor War Factories. Wow. Alright, I guess if you have enough, that's still going to work. Got kind of close in the end there though, so it is very risky going too heavily into Stormcallers these days because of Missile Intercept War Factories in particular. But yeah, GG's, actually worked. And this was the longest game. We are going into the final. It will be between Vaitai and Wom. Nice. I like to see Vaitai again. Also, I'm wondering what this match was like, Vaitai versus Sunnyside. I think both play aggressive, so this was probably quite interesting as well. And yeah, now we will see likely Worm being a standard player more or less, it seems, at least from the little information that we have, and Vitae being aggressive. Let's see if this is going to be what's going to happen here. I'd like to see more Vitae aggression with replicate crawlers and everything. Looked quite interesting the last time. Vitae is a very strong player, also took a longer break a while ago. Vitae was basically the best player when I started playing. I don't know how many months ago. And then at some point stopped for, I don't know, 2 or 3 months or something. But now is also back, or has been back for a month or 2. Something like that. Anyways. Here we go. Good tournament so far though. Couple of interesting matches and good comebacks as well. Vitae going for this. If he's playing aggressive again. Speed specialist, very good. Also my game is lagging again. Why? And yep, speed specialist with steel bolts and arc lights. Nice. And blue is supply specialist with stormcallers and arc lights. I'm voting for Vitae here. Especially with these starting picks. Vitae getting speed specialist and stormcallers here by blue. Somewhat vulnerable to getting pushed. And yeah, just classic, adding some crawlers. Crawler, steel ball, arc light. Good starting composition here. For the aggro player. These arc lights not going to be as useful, especially in these positions. Yeah, and 2 on this side actually. But the main push is coming in from the left. However, oh my god, this was so good actually. The this Arclight by red did get taken down very quickly by the Stormcallers here. And that actually delayed this push completely because Steel Balls are absolute garbage against Crawlers. So yeah, I think literally this one barrage of the Stormcallers that took out this Arclight made all the difference this round. So red might want to manipulate this engagement here. This Arclight is really needed. Laser sight for blue and skip for red. Here we go. Rhino for the aggressive player here. Where's it going? Into this flank. Okay, starting to pressure already with kind of a big threat here in the flank. However, Stormcallers attacking right away will deal some good damage. And this time, how did this happen? Maybe they just didn't hit as well or something else was manipulated here. But this time, this Arclight did not go down as quickly and now this is pushing in like crazy. And oh, also, okay, here another Rhino on the flank, 2 Rhinos. This is not, I hate this. You cannot see here because of this metal. I keep complaining every match. I hate this. But yeah, there was another Rhino on the flank apparently. Yeah, look at this. Also has the same color basically as the metal here, so you basically cannot see it at all. Yeah, but this Rhino actually distracted the Stormcallers, so this Arclight did not die and could take down the Chaff, and with the Chaff gone, the Steel Balls here could come in. Blue is defending now with Overlords, or one Overlord at least, for now. And yeah, once again, by the way, I think last match against Vitae we also saw blue picking up, or the defender picking up 1 pack of Phoenixes, I think. And also in that match, Vitae did not have any anti-air. So yeah, this Overlord will win the round here. However, still all the other units by red will farm some XP here before they go down. Actually not getting the tower here just yet. Right side though, coming in. Flank distracted for too long and actually the main army from the front did get in to take the tower. This one Steel Ball. Is it going to take the tower? No. Alright. Yeah. Overlord doing fine here for now at least. Let's see how red is reacting to the Overlord. Haste module for red. Orbital for blue. Also red does have improved firepower control system as well. Yeah, it's getting 2 level 2 Mustangs. Mustangs level 2 can definitely be enough to take down Overlords, especially with items. Yeah, both getting the items here. However, Orbital this turn can take down these Mustangs. These also get attracted to here, so all of the Mustangs will be in the Orbital. Okay, Mustangs down. This two rockets or orbitals, whatever they are here, coming in, taking down the first pack and then the second pack. One after the other. Perfect hits here. And perfectly took down the entire pack. both shots there. Yeah, this was very good for blue. Mustangs getting punished here. Both players picking up amplifying core. Blue going for charge shot on the arc lights. Level overlord. Where's the amp core going on? Interesting. Steel balls with mechanical division. Wondering if we will also see replicate crawlers again. Where is the... there it is. The amplifying core going on these level 2 steel boards. More steel boards here in this flank as well. Need to spawn in first, but would provide good distraction here with the crawler spawn from mechanical division as well. Let's see. Well, not spawning in this time. Main army coming in though. And once again, tower is unprotected. Tower will go down here. And with the tower debuff, this is looking quite good for red. And that is the main reason, by the way, why aggro is so good. Because of the tower debuff. Makes such a big difference. Even this amp core overlord is going down to these Mustangs. With items though, of course, but did take a lot of damage during tower debuff, and level 1 overlord can do nothing against level 2 Mustangs with items. Yep. This is how I expected this to go. Oh, incendiary though. Would definitely help with the Mustangs. Though they are quite far apart. Let's see. Both players going for incendiary. Also, yeah, these Mustangs now level 3 potentially with items. Very, very bad for blue. Interesting. Blue going for field maintenance. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Actually, this one with amp core is healing a ton though. But if these get levels, level 3 and item, this one will still shred the overlord if it has enough time. Imagine a world where these items could not get equipped on Mustangs. Then this overlord would be so good and would actually win this. But with the items, I think it's might not be enough here. That's a change that some players suggested. Mustangs not being able to equip items, but it's also a bit weird randomly having a unit like this not being able to equip items. A bit inconsistent, I guess. War Factory can't equip, but that's a completely different unit anyways. Super giant and all. But fire is pretty good here though. Oh, there are phoenixes though. So red is not only relying on these Mustangs. Some phoenixes helping out, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. This overlord now will probably be enough to finish the round by itself. It's too thick for just level 1 phoenixes. And all the Mustangs down to fire. We did see wraiths, I think, in round 1 or 2. Some wraiths. But I think the wraith player lost as well, so did not really work out. Senior manufacturing for red and shield device specialist for blue. And blue is going for hackers here. Counter boats, yep. Senior manufacturing into building boats with Wasp Swarm, or here Mothership it's called, I mean, right away. So these wasps are actually very good here. Just a couple of fangs that are good against wasps, but they are chaff in the front and will go down pretty quickly. And then the spawning wasps will help distract these overlords. Also moving in with the mobile beacon here on the right. So this side is getting pressured kind of hard. Hackers definitely helping a lot with steel walls because they are mech diff steel walls. And stealing those is quite valuable. However, the boats, so they are not actually moving in, so it took forever to get in, but now finally getting through, and the damage from the boats obviously is very strong and definitely helps take down opponents' boats as well here. And yeah, this is looking very good for red. Pulling the armies apart here in different directions with the flanks. And blue kind of committed to these overlords, leveling the overlords and getting attack here as well. But overlords not as great taking down all the small stuff here. So Magdiv balls. There's just one rhino and it's also getting sold. So initially the overlords were answers to the rhinos, but rhinos are just getting sold. And now these overlords are not really great here at all. And no range tag, for example. So range tag could help, for example, maybe against these overlords of red, but not here in the loadout. Ground cannon not useful here. Photon kind of maybe, but yeah, I don't know. Looking very, very good for red here. Also more levels on the Mustangs. Level 4 Mustangs here with items. Not yet getting leveled at least, but round cannon by the aggressor just to push damage through quicker through the barriers and take the towers. Makes sense. Also arc lights, good targets for ground cannon as well. Yeah, it's just looking way better for red. Red will push in here, get the tower and get the round, I'm pretty sure. Even without the tower debuff, it's just looking better, the unit composition. Taking a while to get through here though, with the hackers and the shielded fangs buying some time. But these leveled Mustangs here with items just clean up everything and yeah, get in on the left actually. The left side taking the tower first before the right side with the mobile beacon. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Overlords taking down overlords and yeah, this is it. GG's. Too strong the aggression here by red. Well played. Yep, Vaitai, a very, very strong player for sure. Knows how to play this type of aggro stuff. Pulling apart the armies and just countering whatever the answers are by the defensive player and also selling the stuff that is being countered. So rhinos were sold and kind of forced an answer, which were the overlords, and then you just sell the rhinos and counter the overlords. Yeah, just very well played by red here. And also Mustangs with items. Wow. Mustangs with items, just too good. But yeah, anyways. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching and all that stuff. This was today's stream. Alright. Hey guys, and I will see you in the next video or live stream, I guess. Take care. Bye.